Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No game. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Next, from the gun, on third down. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Broncos.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Nick Cross will bring him down. Here's third down and a few inches.
A gain of 2 brings up third and less than a yard.
They'll try to run here with Harvey. It looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down.
First down, Broncos.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Rolling right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down. Nick's going to look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here's Nix to throw. To the goal line and in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. That his first touchdown of the new year. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Richardson. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. Big strides. Look at him go. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big gainer for Indianapolis. It's a gain of 49.
The 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Richardson. That is caught by the tight end, Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, take away the 6 points, and it's ruled an incomplete pass. They'll let Richardson run this himself.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8.
18 rush. Here we go. Here we go. 7 Pirates. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Kenny Moore there to make the play. A run once more, that's Harvey. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 26. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
to throw is Nix. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 7-3 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Mims sent in motion here. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. Short look, and it's caught by Warren. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go now.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Scrambling to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
Brings up 3rd and 5. Mustang 19. Warriors 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Richardson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Richardson going to look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second down at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 1. Again, it's Harvey. Finding room at the 35. And he is out of bounds at the 45. A gain there of 20. Good for a Denver first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On first down, they'll stick with Harvey. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue...
And he's going to have to eat this one, as down he goes. JT Tuimoloau having a lot of success here early in the season. 2 sacks in the opener, and he's got another one here. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for the Broncos. 52 yards.
I love the aggressive approach. You don't want to give the ball back to your opponent in this situation. So they dial up a shot play, push the ball downfield, results in a massive play here late in the first half.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. A run with Harvey. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was taken down by DeForest Buckner. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Handoff now for Harvey. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
Throwing is Nix. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown, Denver.
The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, ready. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
On the jump.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Pushed out to his left. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Richardson. On the move left. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. That's going to wind up incomplete. There's not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Nick Bonito there for the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts 1st down as the attack is made just shy of the 40.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. It's 2nd down. Here's Taylor. And And he'll get this up to the 44. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Dragon 6, ready?
Now Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And that is incomplete. As Mitchell, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. The Colts about set to punt. And back deep is Marvin Mims.
Marvin Mims on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Nix. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And he's going to take this one all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Woo! He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. They will give him 4 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On 1st down, it's Harvey. And he'll get forward for a couple. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throw it, Nix. That one, take it in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing is Richardson. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Drop 60.
A second down throw for Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That one's broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play. So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points, but really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
1st and 10 at the 48.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go. Ready?
From the gun, Richardson. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone, I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
3rd and 9. Now a bootleg here, designed run. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
18, pioneer.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now Richardson. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an...
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Sack Allen. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So, on 4th down, Spencer Schrader is on for the Colts field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will cut into that lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now, hand up, that's Harvey, running left. And he's not going to outrun the defense and push him back out of bounds, a loss of a couple.
As the ball continues to get wider, the boundary almost becomes like having a 12th defender, and that's exactly how the defense used it here. Continue to push that back wide until he had no choice but to just go out of bounds.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. On the move past the 40. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Broncos. On the give, it's Harvey. Finding room to the 20. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Mims sent in motion here. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep...
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
On first down, it's Richardson. Pass is caught. It's Warren. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching